We're calling Lerato and her mother. There's a great incident happened, great one. Let us hear what happened and why we're calling them. Let us hear from them.
Greetings to you all in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. I go by the name of Lufuno Siagawa, for those who don't know me. I was here the Sunday before Prophet went to Bahamas to testify about my school and all those things. Then a week after my testimony, the devil took advantage. He tried me. I had another competition on Friday. So I went to that competition on Friday at school. Then that's when I have 4 friends. That's when, after the ceremony of the competition at school, we were planning to go home. We found a woman at the gate. Then one of my friends claimed that the woman is an aunt. Then the woman said, yeah, I'm an aunt. Go with me. I just want to show you where I stay since you are a friend to my niece. Okay, it was well with us, the 3 of us. We went with her. We were 5. On my surprise, we were going down, away from home. We were passing by the bushes, and then until we got down at the end of the road, where there were shacks and houses there. When we got there, she told us to relax. This is where she stays. Okay, it was well with us, and then we stayed there. It began to be late. When it was becoming late, one of my friends asked her, are you not taking us home because it's late? And then she told us to relax. You can't go again home because it's too late. You can't pass by the bushes. It was well with us, and then we stayed. Then Friday around 7 p.m., she said to us, let me go with you and show you my other friends. Okay, we went with her. When we got there, we entered a shack. It was it was very dark in that shack, very, very dark. There were many men there. Many of them were scary. They had tattoos on their foreheads, some of them on their hands, some of them were not even wearing t-shirts. They had tattoos on their chests. And then we were sitting there. They told us to enter. When you enter there, there's no window, there's nothing, just sofas. When you enter there, they show you a place to stay. The way it was dark, you cannot even see your neighbor, you cannot even see anything when you are there. Then we sat there, it was Friday, and then Saturday, they went out. When they went out, they came back with a bucket, a 5-liter bucket full of money. When they came with a bucket, some of them told, this other one with a tattoo on the forehead said he's going out. When he was going out, he went to buy weed, and then cat, and then danda, even nyaupe, the injection they used to inject themselves. And then they came back. When they came back, they were rolling the weed. When they were smoking, because there was lack of oxygen, there was no air there. When they smoke, that smoke, the weed smoke would fill up the shack, and then it also gets us drunk. And then this other one said to us, there's no use of you guys being high without smoking. Just take and smoke once, because you'll be high, but yet you did not smoke. So just take and smoke. One of my friends took it and then smoked, and then passed me. I didn't want to smoke, but then just because I don't have choice, I don't know what I will say, I just took it and smoked. Me and my friends, we all smoked. While we were smoking, after the joint that they rolled was finished, I told them that I'm tired. They told me that, no, don't worry, we have this thing that will keep you awake. You will see everything that is going on here. You will not sleep, because I know weed will make you sleep, but we have something that will keep you awake. I said, just bring anything, because now I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. I was just scared that if I sleep, those guys were going to take advantage and sleep with me. So I just forced myself to stay awake. Then they took out a sachet, a small sachet, then they crushed it, and then they told us to sniff through our noses. It was scared. Okay, it was fine with me. We sniffed it, and then when we sniffed it, yeah, it made me, I was paranoid for like maybe 3 minutes. I got paranoid, and then next moment I was fine, hyper, feeling that energy. Then when they see that you're getting that energy, they would bring this man-made pill, ndanda. They will crush it. When they crush it, they will make you smoke it again. When you smoke it, you'll also get tired. And then when you get tired, they also bring you another stuff to sniff that will keep you awake. From there, when you feel like you are hungry, that's when they bring more drugs, more drugs, more drugs, more drugs. When you tell them you're hungry, they'll tell you to smoke, to smoke, to smoke, and then you'll be fine. Friday, Saturday, we were cross-nighting with them. They told us, no one is sleeping, we must cross-night. When we were cross-nighting with drugs all night, smoking, sniffing all night, until 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m. we sleep, then 7 o'clock they wake us up. They would go out and us would remain there in the shack. When we remain there, they tell us not to sleep. There were other ones who stay there guarding us not to go out. Even when you sleep, they will be there at our heads, they will be looking at us. So when they go out, they will just stay. Then when we stay there, when they come back, we know when they come back, it's time to smoke. This thing continued, us not sleeping until 4 a.m., sleeping at 7 a.m., sleeping after 4 a.m., and then waking up at 7 a.m. It continued until when I even got used to this life of smoking drugs. When I feel hunger, I have to smoke. When I feel hunger, I have to smoke. Until it was on Tuesday. On Tuesday, they took one of my friends. There was this barrel there, they put a barrel. They took one of my friends, only to find out those people we were staying with, they were gangsters. There are even wanted people there we were with for 7 murder cases. Just heard it from the police the time they came, that those people, they're dangerous. They even killed some of the police and stuff. So when it was Tuesday, that was the time they had to put us stamps. They put you a stamp here, here, and here, even on your back. Then when they put you that stamp, the whole people in the group will sleep with you. That shows now you belong to them. On Tuesday, they took my friend. I was supposed to be put the stamps on Wednesday. On Tuesday, they took my friend. When they took my friend, they put her stamps. On my surprise, when they put you the stamp, obviously there will be blood coming out. They'll put it in a bowel. When they put it in a bowel, after the stamps, they'll wipe you, then they put you there. They take that blood, mix it with some powder, then inject themselves with your blood. From there, I don't know what happens. You just see them laughing. I don't know what was going on. Just saw them laughing and stuff like that. After my friend had stamps on her, we cross-nighted till 4 a.m. When it was 4 a.m., as we went to sleep, they took her. I don't know what were they doing with her. They took her. Then it was Wednesday, the day I had to have my stamps. When we were sitting there, they were rolling, smoking, yeah. We were smoking it as well. And then all of a sudden, I just saw my mom coming in. She touched me. I was high by that time, I could not see anything. I just saw my mom coming in. When my mom was coming in, all of those guys were running out. Even my friend, the one who claimed that the woman is her aunt, she ran away with those men. When she was running away, we remained there, the three of us, all of the people, they went out. My mom came in with a torch. She was torching with her phone, and then she took me. When she took me, she went with me outside. I was high, I could not even see anything. Then they took us inside the police car. Then we went to the police station. When we got to the police station, they took my friend for the test, dito something, whatever it is, check her blood, the drugs they put in her. They found benzene and many, many things in her blood. So since that time, those things, they would affect us, me and my friend. They would still affect us because sometimes, you see, I think those drugs were already in my system because I would sit, and when I sit, my nose would block. It was on Thursday, after me and my mom. On Wednesday, the very same day, Wednesday, we went to the police station, and then police station, they called the social workers and stuff, and then the police asked me the name of those people. When they asked me the name of those people, they told me, you should count yourself very fortunate because once you go in there, there's no way you can come out. Even your mom must count herself fortunate because there are many people who enter that shack and never come out. Even the police once entered there, but they never came out. Then they told us that you should count yourself very fortunate because those people are very dangerous. They're even wanted people now, those people. Then from there, it was on Thursday, they said I must come and see the social workers and stuff. On Thursday, I went to the social workers, it was fine. But then I started to feel the effects of those drugs that they were feeding us. Because at some time when I sit, my nose would block, and when my nose would block, I would start like suffer breathing. I cannot breathe, I have to breathe through my mouth. Then there's this other guy, I asked him, then if things like this happen after you have sniffed something like this, he told me that it should be a one-way thing. When your nose blocks, you must know that you have to sniff. And then some of the times I would see blurry, I cannot see properly. Then he will tell me that you must smoke weed, you must sniff. Those things I could see that they were in my system. I was suffering the consequences of those things. And then every time my nose would block, my mom would spray anointed water. Until this time, my mom sprayed anointed water in my mouth. I vomited blood. It was a bucket. That bucket was half full of blood. I was vomiting blood, but I don't know where the blood came from, but I was vomiting blood. And then we came here on Friday. We saw the prophet, and then prophet came and gave me counseling, was talking to me, telling me about friends. And then on my surprise, prophet he knew everything that was going on there. He was even telling me that when you sleep, there were people surrounding you. I was like, that's true, prophet. And then I was surprised, but then in my heart I said, that means prophet was with me all along. That's why I didn't get the stems. That's why those people didn't sleep with me, but only managed to make me smoke drugs. But I didn't even know how my mom got me there. She will tell you how she got the way there to come to the shack that they got us in.
Thank you. Let us hear the mother, how she reached there.
Good morning, people of God.
It's okay.
I greet you in the name of Jesus.
Let us talk. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I know it's not easy, but you see, it's for the glory of God. You see, me, the young lady, she could not hide. He told the whole story. And why she's telling you exactly what happened. Are you getting there? The mother did not know, no one knew. Though from Friday until Wednesday, the mother did not know. The mother was everywhere looking for the daughter. She have no information. Now, yes, I see here how the mother knew where the daughter was. You see what they say? They saw the mother went inside the shack and used his torch and get the girl. What happened?
Since I saw my daughter on Friday morning when I go to work, when I came there, I don't know what was happening. My daughter was not here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I went to the police station on Monday. I'm going to complain, but there's no the information there. I was starting to cry. I was sitting there at the police station. until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Then I'm going home on Monday. Tuesday, I'm going there at the school. There's no information at the school. I'm starting to cry. I don't know what I must do. I'm going to the police station. When there's no help there, I'm going home again. When I'm there at home, now I'm starting to pray. I pray. After 10 minutes, I don't know what was happening. I was starting to take a photo. Then at home I was starting to take a photo, and I was took my anointing water. I started to take my anointing water. I was praying, and I was called her. I took this stick. I do like that. Then I was put it here in my breast. Then I'm start to sleep. Early in the morning, it was around 2 o'clock. Then the man of God came to me. He told me, "Ma, then you can go on this side. And then you can go on this side. There you will find your daughter." I'm start to ask the man of God where. Then he stands straight like that. Then he stands straight like that. Then he stands straight like that. He said, "You must go straight. There you must turn left, and you must go straight. There you must turn left. Then you will stop there." I'm just starting to think, where is that way? Okay, I was sleeping again. Early in the morning again, it was 6 o'clock. Then the man of God came. When he came to me, he came like that. "Wake up, man, wake up!" I was starting to cry. What was the man doing now? I'm crying that time. I'm just wake up fast and bath, and when I'm going to the police station. When I came there, then the police, then I came to the police station. Now the police was starting to talk many things with me. I was told them, "No, now I have the information." Then we go there. When we arrived there with the police, the men was starting to go out. Then me, I go there. I go there inside too. But that place, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. When I entered, it was dark. I enter. I took my cell phone. Then I'm looking my daughter there. I'm looking my daughter inside. I saw the blood, the bowl of blood, and the scissors. I just took my daughter and go out.
Want to hear very well. You see, I know your daughter is the one sitting next to you. You want to say the story very well, that people understand. How do you know the place? Hello? How do you know the place? Because going to the police say, "We have no information." She went to the school, they said, "We have no information." Even the police said to her mama, "We cannot do anything unless you tell us that they are so, or so in this so, we can now follow." What happened? How do you know the place?
Is it the
remove face. Don't cry.
Is it the man of God?
Which man of God?
It's Prophet Justin.
He's the one who showed you the place.
Yes.
When you are sleeping.
When I'm sleeping.
How? What happened?
It was by 2 o'clock.
Okay, the 2 o'clock when you are sleeping.
When I'm sleeping.
What happened?
Then you came to me. You showed me the way.
where your daughter was?
Yes.
Now, what happened when you went there? You found your daughter there?
I found my daughter, the prophet, and the others. It was the bubble of blood in front of them and the scissors. I don't know what was happening there.
Can you take the microphone and explain what happened? Okay, let the daughter explain. What happened? How you found where you were?
My mom said at 2 o'clock, she went to the police station first. When she reached at the police station, they told her that they cannot open a case or say I'm a missing person because she doesn't have any information. So when she went to school, at school they also had no information. At 2 a.m. when she was asleep, she dreamt the man of God directing her to the shack where I was kept with the others. And then she continued with her sleep. At 6 o'clock while she was still resting, the man of God came and shook her. Then that's when she woke up and came and went to the police. When she went to the police station, she told the police, let's go. I know where my daughter is and the others were up. Then the police could not believe her. They took so long to give her the car to go there. But then finally, they released the car, then they came with her. When they came with her, I just saw her entering. When she was entering there, she found a bowl of blood, scissors, needles, and those things to stitch. Those were things that were meant for me in a certain time to be put a stamp.
Any question? Oh, parent, why are you quiet like this? Parent? Hello? Are you here? Are we in the church?
Yes.
But this is the story I'm telling you. It's a true story. The evidence that the girl was there, that the girl and the mother, you see why you need to have anointed sticker, anointed water, all the anointed material. You see what she did? She took the photo, she sprayed the anointed water on the photo, and he placed the sticker on top, and he put on her bra, because she was not sleeping. I don't know what happened that day. Suddenly, she slept, deep sleeping, and she had a dream. She saw me to say to him, you know where your daughter is? No. Okay. I begin to show him the direction. I said, you go to this place, you take left, you take right, and go to straight to the blue shack. Is it? The shack is blue, is it?
Yes, sir.
To the blue shack is where your daughter is. Now, she saw like an ordinary dream. She slept again. And on 6 a.m., because of deep sleep, I came again and wake him up by force. I said, Mama, go. And then she wake up fast, up, and then she went. But when she went to the police station, the first question they asked him, do you have any information? He said, yes, we have information. But until now, they're still asking question, where did you get the information? It's not like that. Huh? Huh? The police still asking question, where did you get the information? Because for themselves, they don't believe that what is happening in that particular place. Because they go there, they go around there, they pass there, they don't know that blue shack is something. Okay, now you as yourself a victim. What are you saying to any other youth, especially in school? Because when I'm manifesting here, you say something. You say you initiate them using the lipstick. You remember you people. When somebody put here, especially women, hey, give me. You want to put me I just put my saliva. Everything you see even when you say Vaseline, you put your finger. Hey. A school, children from school, when you have no pen, don't take somebody pen, don't take somebody anything. Better don't write anything and come back home and ask your parent to give you anything that you can use. Don't take anything from anybody. Everything that you see there, now I told you, remember I told you, Mr. Philip are finished, old. They cannot bend. But the target is this one. Because this is the new feature. You can hear the whole story. What told the young lady is true. They'll be smoking from Friday until Wednesday, no food. Only God. And the mother was very smart. After when he get a child, when he went home, spray him anointed water, the young lady began to vomit blood. And you can see now he can able to stand like this. Now you begin to value the anointed material. I was not there. Though no one can come to point me finger. I was not there physically, but in the spirit I was there. Until as he trusted anointed water that God is going to review him, as he touched anointed water, was touching Justin. And that I came in the dream. I said to him, now you are going. Take left, take right, until you reach the blue shack. And you see, the courage she had, that even the police told her, ma, sit in the car. She refused. When the police went out, she went out. And she's the one who wanted to open that shack. He pushed the shack herself, and with a torch. Everybody said to you, Mama, you are unfortunate. You cannot enter there. You cannot come back. But she's still standing. Because she was having anointed water, anointed sticker, his handkerchief was over there. He said, if I die, I die. Any question? Why the church is quiet now? Even I see the usher sitting down now. They're tired. Yeah? Any question? Why? We have a good experience for you people who are worshiping a living God. Worshiping when we worship a living God, regardless how much you have squeezed in the last minute, God will rescue you. Because you have trust, she was squeezed, she have nothing to do else. He take the photo, he sprayed the anointed water. He speak the word, he attached the anointed water with the sticker, and he put it on the chairs when she was sleeping, and God came. It's not me. The God that I say is the one came, and he began to show him the direction. Until now, the police cannot believe. When tried to explain to them, they could not believe. How come? Because we always pass there. We don't believe that ABCD happening. I told a long time ago, and that day, that particular day I did my investigation, the mother told me that she left the anointed sticker, anointed water, and the handkerchief that she always takes to school every day. The girl left them home. If you see how what happened, the girl left everything behind, and now they get advantage. Now what I say to the youth?
My advice to the youth is that do not trust a friend.
Yes.
Some of the things.
No, why the bishop said when? Because this girl loves friend too much.
Well. Attitude.
My advice to the youth is that do not trust a friend. And whenever a person takes you somewhere, you have the right to say no. As I was saying, that person tricked me. That's how I saw it. Even now, the police are still looking for her. She ran away with those guys. She has not been found till to date.
That friend of yours is your classmate?
Yes, she's my classmate.
Yes. You see the agent to have in school? Though when she ran away,
Immediately when the police came in, she came out with those guys. She ran away with those guys. Only the three of us remained there.
innocent. That shows your friend knew everything.
Because she's the one who claimed that woman is an aunt.
Was the one claiming that woman is an auntie?
Yes, then that woman also claimed that she's a niece. Then we went with them.
Well planned. That was a well planned. Now after, if you could put your stamps, what would it be now?
The whole group, the whole people in the group were going to sleep with me, all of them. And then from there...
How many men are there?
Lost count. More than 40 men and young boys.
Any question, parent? You remember what I told you? I want to start my own country. Because how many of them has been initiated already? Okay, what the principal told your mother? Because I heard the principal was telling your mother.
When we got there to the school, because I missed my 2 exams, economic management science and English. So my mom went to the school and talked to the principal that can I get a chance to write those exams? Then the principal agreed. When we went there, I was sitting at the other room, and then my mom was sitting with the principal at the other room. Well, there's some woman teacher, and my principal is gay, actually. Then when they were sitting there, I heard the principal saying to my mom, I remember the day your daughter collapsed here in school. She had this paper here on her chest. So where's that paper? Then my mom told him that it's a sticker. I don't know what happened. She left the sticker home. And then the principal said, can you please kindly invite your prophet to our school? Because we are now tired of this thing. We were now going to lose 3 children. This year we have already lost 6 children. Some of them hanged themselves, some of them car accidents. So now we want your prophet to come here because I've realized the school is high level of Satanism. Then my mom replied to the principal and told him that you can invite the prophet anytime. I'll give you his details, then you can invite him to come to school. Then the principal said, I'll make a day, a special day, the whole day the prophet will be with us at school. Then my mom said, okay.
But we have plenty pastors. Why cannot call other pastors?
There at our school, usually sometimes pastors would come, bishops would come, even some women would come there at school, but then no difference. There's this other some women that came to our school and told us that they need to do a cleansing ceremony because since 2008, children have been dying. A year, maybe 10 or 6 must die, maybe 10 or 6 must die per year. So now some women said the school is being built on top of tombstones.
They have to cleanse or break the school and build it somewhere else. Or how are you going to cleanse you?
No, Sangoma said we have to buy cows. Our parents have to take out money. We must buy cows, chickens, goats.
I'll join that bride because it's a nice bride. Yes.
Yeah, so actually our mothers had to take out some money so that we can buy the materials that are needed.
Okay, this is my message to the principal. I'm a medical doctor. I don't go and look for people who are sick. Amen? A medical doctor. You see, all of you are here, you came your own risk. I did not invite you. Even Dr. Kombe, you are here your own risk. I did not invite you. Can you hear me? I don't invite anybody. If you come here your own risk. Are you getting there? I'm not want to go anyway. If anybody want to see me, you must come here. The right day, come on Sunday. When they come on Sunday, they're going to meet me. Thank you. Please, this story is not a small story. We don't blame those group. Those are that group. They also be initiated like they initiated them. Though they're winning people. Like us win people in God, them other winning people. We don't blame them. At all. We don't blame them. And we don't point them finger. We need to help them. At all. We need them. We need, because there's no one can be living just smoking. It becomes a punishment. Are you getting there? We need to help them. Can you hear me? We need to do what too? We need to help them. The same way the medical doctor came here and say we are limited. Even the police are limited. Even the government is limited. In this kind of situation, the government have nothing to do. Can you hear me? It's helpless. He cannot help. He can't. Regardless, they bring all social workers. They bring all kind of educated people, psychologists. They are not going to win. Because this matter is not their level. It's God level. Hello? Is God there? We cannot blame. Believe me, that group of people, don't blame them, please. Don't point them finger. Even you, only by God's grace you are protected. Are you getting there? A small mistake, you are in. Even themselves, they're asking themselves, how can I come out? But there's no way to come out. Can you hear me? Though that I get the advantage to explain to you that no one wants to suffer. No one wants to be in this kind of situation. Only because the devil is at work. And when you look all those people, I've been working in prisons, I think my friend Philip knows, for more than 6 to 7 years. I met all those criminals, whatever, sit down and one-to-one, I talk to them. And you can hear, you understand that they're not willing to be in that kind of condition. But they cannot help themselves. They find themselves in that condition. Hello? I think we had one young man came here who killed 2 people came here when was testifying, he told you. Now become a pastor. Though we don't, it's not necessary to fight. Hello? It's not necessary to fight. It's not necessary to begin to point finger. Our aim is to sit down to see how God can help. That can help those people already be captured. Hello? Because now they become urgent. Hello? They become, they will never stop. They will continue to initiate, then the group will be bigger. But to thank God, people like that have entered the place. And the mother has entered there with anointed water and sticker. We have all believe that something is beginning to happen. Hello? Something begin to something begin to happen. You know, something happened for a reason. For a reason. You know, David, because sometimes you're going to point finger to the girl. No, please. Joseph have to go to prison in what he did not do. But being inside the prison, he met people who are attached to the king. And when these people left the place, and the king had a dream, and the dream no one could interpret it. But because of the person who was inside there, he saw Joseph. He said, "Oh, my king, I have one young man in prison. I believe he's a prophet of God. He can come and interpret the dream." And that the king came to know, Pharaoh came to know Joseph because of a person that was inside the prison. If no one could be in a prison, they could not know about Joseph. Are you getting there? No. After being there, he said, "No, king, I know one young man is in prison, but he's a prophet. He can tell you the dream." That the time they went to pick Joseph, and he came and we could interpret the dream. And that it made the people of Egypt to be saved in that 5 years of famine. Can you hear me? So, what happened to our young lady is also God's plan. Had to be there to see what is happening there. And us who are still free, who can see the light, we begin to pray for those are already there, because them they cannot be able to pray for themselves. They're already captured. Are you together? Yes. I think this is the revelation that no, me in my church, you don't condemn anybody. You can be a thief, you can be a killer, you can be anybody. You are welcome. As you are willing to change, God can still change you. Hello? Amen. That we see here, people are smoking, people are drinking, people have all situations. We welcome them and help them out. You have noticed that? You have noticed that? So this is the work, the task. If you are Mr. Right or Mr. Perfect, go back home. Don't attend the church. If somebody is here have no sin, you must go back home. Don't attend the church, because the church is for sinners. Hello? The church is for sinners. Because some of you begin to open your mouth, and because especially South Africa, I know you. You begin to bring media, you begin to ask many questions, none of your business. Who does not do wrong things? You know, a small mistake, you find yourself in a trap of the devil. Are you ready there? No. I told when they ask me a question in Botswana, why do you love going to prison? Before I answered, like the queen of the courts. You know the queen of the courts, that before you answer me, you laugh. You laugh first. I was laughing. I said to them, everyone belongs to prison. You know everyone belongs to prison? Yes. Because even when you are inside the church here, you don't know what you are thinking. You are thinking evil. Hello? You are thinking there? Evil. Even when you are sitting inside the church, you are thinking evil. You are not in prison because they don't caught you. But while you are thinking evil, if you can sit open, like in Botswana when you say somebody, kita kubula, straight away they arrest you. Because you are planning to kill somebody. Are you getting there? No, please. I know you like talking this, you Mr. Perfect, Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. You begin to talk. You begin to bring more stories. It's none of your business. She was dead. Now the young lady, she's alive. Can you hear me? Please. I'm talking this because I understand your altitude. you become Mr. and Miss Perfect. You know, when they caught a thief, and when you see a person who's beating the thief so much, you must know this person is a thief. Can you hear me? When you see the caught a thief, when somebody is beating a thief very hard, kick, put him aside. You know, this man, he knows. He's a thief also. Can you hear me? I say that because God used me to show himself the power. As you are connected to God, nothing is impossible. Can you hear me? This young lady, she's a star. She reached a level to be the first in the province in creating art, and the second in the province in English. Now look at yourself, where you think she's going. Because this lady, she was a witch doctor as she was born, but God has put here a medical doctor. And the devil will not give chance. Hello? The devil will not give her, we will fight. But us also, we are not going to give up. Are you ready there? Because from that day, he stay here until the holiday will finish, he should be here. Here is more than a rehabilitation. When we are here, it's more than a rehabilitation. We know what to do. I thank God for this. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want anybody to ask many questions. God has done it. God has done it for you. Can you hear me? You don't need to explain to anybody. It happened, it happened. Are you getting there? But God made his way. Are you getting there? God made his way. I know why I've said that, because we have Mr. Perfect. And we don't know who's here. We have spies here. Everybody's here. We don't want anybody to come and to get some statement. Be careful, talk to anybody. Because when I'm talking, they have a recorder. They are recording what you are saying. Can you hear me?
Yes, Dad.
Please. None of your business. God has done it. Thank you very much. Thank you, my children. Don't leave your children. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hallelujah. Amen.